In Movies and Money, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 explodes on the big screen this weekend. Our film critic Erik Childress joins us now. What's your review, Erik?
Lots of explosions and yelling, especially yelling. Not to get too ahead of myself, but I found James Gunn's third and final go-round with the Guardians of the Galaxy to be a loud, weak, and uninvolving conclusion to the incarnation of this team. Gunn devotes nearly half the long running time to Rocket Raccoon's past, which is going to get some people on this film's side, but I kept thinking if Gunn wanted to tell Rocket's origin story, then just tell Rocket's origin story instead of wedging it in as a flashback that dilutes both its potential power and the poorly scripted rescue storyline that involves elements of the island of Dr. Moreau, and yet misses to make the connections between genuine intelligent evolution of all the characters and species on display. The film is overstuffed with plot, shockingly light on laughs, and everyone, including the more serene characters, ultimately are just yelling at one another in search of either an emotional or triumphant payoff for the audience. The hope was this could be a film that reminded us what we so often enjoyed about the Marvel movies. Instead, it is another step down of a diluted brand in desperate search for a story thread that we still care about.
You are clearly not recommending this film. How do you think it will perform, though, at the box office?
Well, just a week ago, I was convinced that Guardians 3 would be the highest grossing film of the summer domestically. I've not entirely talked myself out of that assertion, but having seen the film, I wonder if its darker, somber tone might have parents keep younger kids away for the time being. If the film somehow has an opening less than $115 million, I think more words should be spoken about Marvel and comic book fatigue.
This is exciting. The Chicago Critics Film Festival that you produce is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year, and it begins this weekend at the Music Box Theater. What are some of the highlights?
Besides pinching ourselves that we've done this for 10 years, well, it's going to be another wonderful celebration of films that my team of Chicago film critics have curated into a best-of package for moviegoers to be part of at an affordable rate. We kick things off this Friday, May 5th, with the hilarious Blackberry. Director and co-star Matt Johnson will be there to talk about the true story of the rise and fall of the market's first smartphone. Anyone interested in behind-the-scenes corporate shenanigans are going to love this film. Now, on our closing night, May 11th, we are playing what I think is the funniest film of the year so far, Theater Camp, which is a mockumentary about training kids for a stage production starring Ben Platt, Molly Gordon, and Ayo Adebiri from TV's The Bear. Then in between on Monday, May 8th, I am so excited that we are showing a 40th anniversary screening of The Right Stuff in 35mm. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and to see it projected at the glorious Music Box Theater in Chicago is an all-time experience. Of course, that is all just a small sample of the festival. Check out the full lineup at the Music Box website. Passes and tickets are on sale now, and we hope to see everyone there for a great week of movies.
Well, we wish you the best. Thanks so much, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.